What up? It's a boy Kim back again at the area representing Mr. Kimani Capital. You all know what it is. We come here to talk about the market, Web3, NFTs, metaverse, everything crypto. If you love money, if you love crypto, and you're convinced that Web3 is the future, let's have a talk. You are in the right place. And right now in this video, I just want to do the normal daily TA videos that I do. If I don't do, just know I'm fucking busy. I really love doing this because you know what? I have to, delete everything in my chat and do it afresh, just like I'm starting out on a new front or journey. Let me increase the brightness there so that you can see as well. Okay, so exactly what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna exit to the full screen, and let's see what Bitcoin just did yesterday. Because oh my god, I mean, we were all bullish, guys. Everyone was now super bullish, and we thought, you know what, Russians are buying in the market. So everyone who was sitting on the sideline, sitting on some stable coins, are gonna release them, and we're gonna see, continued surge forming a higher high. But to our astonishment, we hit a very strong roadblock, which is at the 45 to 44k region. And that 44, 500 to 45k region is a very hot, it's a very key zone for us to break. Once we break that, the sky is the limit. We're gonna come all the way to this, 50k region, and if we close above this, we form a higher high for the first time. And now, once we form a higher high, come retest all the way here, or come retest here and go further, right? So if not, I mean, just come back. If we break this trend line now, we will be back to zero. We'll be back to basics. Okay. Let me try use the Ganashi for trend purposes. We want to see how the trend looks like. You can see very clearly we're in a very strong range. Okay, in a very strong range. If I remove this, okay, if I remove this, I'm gonna show you this key zone as well, right here. This key zone. This is also a very key zone for Bitcoin. Very key zone for Bitcoin, because we're sort of, we're in a range right now. We identify trends with the Ikenashi candlesticks because Ikenashi define a trend very clearly, and it's just visually appealing. I don't know about you guys, but I just like Ikenashi. And you can see, if we see such kind of wicks, such kind of, we don't have a clear trend yet. That tells us that, yeah, we are still ranging. And the longer the accumulation, the harder the pump. So either way, it's gonna pump up or down, the harder it's gonna be. So that's why we thought we are now super bullish, because we made a higher low right here. So everything was super bullish until we hit this 41, 44, 5k region as a strong resistance, right? So if we go back down to the daily, we're gonna see what's really happening in depth. You're seeing the range coming up very clearly here. You can see here we made a clear double bottomed very quickly, and then now we made a very nice and clear double top right here. If I can favorite this brush tool for the first time. Okay, so yeah, if we have this right here, we have this what we call a double bottom. Then this right here is what we call a double top. Okay, and we might be seeing another double top. We might be seeing another double top here. This if it continues going as it goes, because you can see from the daily time frame we have this momentum candlestick that has no wick. And that's why we love using a Kanashi candlestick to determine the trend, guys. Okay, so if we are seeing these candlesticks with wicks on both sides in the Hekenashi, we know that we're in a very strong range, in a very strong indecision area, right? But we start seeing these candlesticks with no wick or flowing in one direction, and the wick is only on the side that it's headed, like in this side the wick is on the bearish end, and when it's in a bull trend the wick is upwards, right? So we want to see this kind of momentum to tell whether we are in a trend or not. So clearly we were in a range here before the bounce. Okay, after the bounce, now we are seeing a backlash back to the 30K region. I don't know if it's gonna surface this time. I don't know if we're gonna have a triple bottom or it's just a bluff before we go further up. Let's wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see. If we go to the 4 hour now, we're even able to see everything much clearer and in detail and exactly what's going on. You can see now the range very clearly. Okay, you can see how we made a very nice inverse head and shoulder right here. Okay, this is now which busted up with the Russian news, and now we are back. We have a free fall here in balance, so we have to come cover this, probably hold on here. So I hope we're going to we hold these key zones right here. Okay, if we hold this key zone, this one now we now do top down analysis, where we now start marking out zones as we go down. Okay, so if we break this zone, I expect us to come bounce this zone, and if we break it, of course we're gonna come all the way here. If not, we're gonna form a higher low, which is what we want. Okay, you can see here we formed a low. We formed a low here, we formed a higher low, and then here we're supposed to form another higher low to make us now be like, you know what, this we are still having a very strong momentum. If not, guys, we're going to come on the way here, and of course if we break this, you know where we're headed, right? Fantastic, fantastic. So we can just go back to our normal candlesticks. Lately I've been introduced to these bar sticks, which have less noise. I don't know about you guys, but I also have the same sentiments. Like, this thing is more chilled. Of course, it's hard to relate with at first, but you tend to understand it as the more you use it. Just be open to ideas, guys. Look, I mean, just the same concept, right? Only that doesn't have a body. It's only wicks, which makes you have a clear picture of what the market is doing without a lot of colors, and sometimes seeing these colors can affect the psychology big time. So if we see a bounce here, guys, right, which is what I would expect. This was the neckline of the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, this inverse head and shoulder pattern right here. So if you can't break that neckline now, we go straight back. If not, expect us to see boom bounce here, very nice. Yeah, yeah. Or if you break completely, can retest, go back, right? Yeah. So that is the kind of scenario I'm looking at. Yeah, this is the kind. Actually, this one should be like it should be like ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So that's fine. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. And of course, now having said that, that means we have to cover this imbalance on the way here. That means we are gonna have like a short-term short opportunity right there to bank. You can see we are still running. And if you go to the 1 hour time frame, we're now making even more zones for us to get in. We're creating better opportunities for us to see the market the way it is at that particular moment. You can see right here we are sitting at another very strong key zone that if we break, okay, if we break this zone, now we know automatically where we are headed. Yeah, so two way we can either bounce back here, okay, or come to this major zone right here, and yeah, follow the way. Let me just come back to my candlesticks because they are visually appealing. You see them better visually. So that's the 1 hour. Now even go further down to the 15 minutes time frame and try to see what's really going on. You can see pretty much nothing has been going on, right? It's just a series of uh, this Asian market, the this London market, nothing has been going on. Okay, so let's wait and see what happens with the US market. As always, it starts from 4:30. Okay, from 4:30 we are on. So for me, I still feel we're still super bearish. We have a very strong momentum here for bears. So chances are we are gonna see this further drop all the way here, which is a nice cool 3%, which you know what that does to us, right? Yeah, I'm continuing. I'm now trying to continue to adjust with my style of trading. I, I feel like I would want to be more of a scalper, getting the market, not not holding trades, especially in futures. I can hold my trades on the spot market, okay, and I can play around with the funding rates and see how I can capitalize on the funding rates, especially when it comes to taking those maker fees, right? I don't want to be paying maker fees, but since I cannot be executing spot. I cannot be executing market orders on spot and expect to make money because a lot of money is wasted in maker fees, especially if you don't have money. That's the problem. If you're trading with small amounts of money, you waste a lot of money on maker fees and taker fees. So what are we going to do? We are going to see. I'm looking at a opportunity of using a bot to automate that, right? So that you can just be placing orders as limits, stake, FTX and get paid funding rates. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. So if we go back now and now we start now digesting our alts that we feel like they have immense volume. I've not even been collecting my diamonds and candies, guys. That's how busy I've been, guys. Sometimes even no sleeping. We're in a competition. I'm in a trading competition next week, guys. So I have to be very competent, guys. Right? I have to be ready. I want to make it. I want to win that competition. And I will fucking win it, by the way, without a doubt. I will fucking win it. And I'm coming to you guys with the results very soon. Very soon, guys. Very soon. Very, very soon. Okay? So it's just about self-belief, guys. Winners win, losers lose. That's how that's just how it's programmed to be, right? So once we collect our candies right there, we come very nice and easy, smooth and easy to the main page and look at the volumes in terms of 24-hour volume and see what's really going on. Of course, Tether has been number one, especially in bear markets. They always have the most volume because people have to cash out for profits. People have to protect their capital and panic sell. So either way, it's a win-win for Tether, stablecoin. Then XRP right there is also still hanging on the volume. Luna has UST stablecoin, which is also gaining momentum. Soon it's gonna be here, hopefully, because all these are centralized stablecoins. And we have seen the volume drop a bit from 4 billion to 2 million, but that's still enough volume to keep it moving, especially when Bitcoin does something. So, and you can see, okay, you can clearly see from my analysis that I've done mapping out support and resistance zone, guys. We are still in this zone, and you can put it all the way here so that I can capture a wider range, okay, on the 15 time frame. But let's start where it should start, from the weekly time frame, so that we can have a broader perspective of the market. And clearly, I think everyone can see that we have a very strong uptrend that we have maintained for the past couple of months, right? And we have not yet broken structure yet to go further downside. Okay, Luna has a lot of momentum. A lot of Luna is being banned when USD is being used. So the more USD is being used, Luna is being banned. Clear just after shop, boom, the price the price explodes. So you can see from the weekly standpoint, we're still super healthy, strong, very nice green deal lows that are engulfing the previous pairs. So we're just remaining with this one hurdle, which is the all-time high at 101. Once we have done with that, boom, of course it depends what Bitcoin does, but once we cross this path here, guys, once we cross this, okay, once we just cross that path, boom, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. So I think I should be getting live as well on YouTube, but not a problem. So once we break that, we are good. That's a nice zone to establish, and you can see also this has been a previous kind of resistance right here. But I think we're gonna map out those zones on the daily time frame. That's just clear. We just have to mark up that. So on the daily time frame now, let me just have full screen on the daily time frame, guys. On the daily time frame, guys. Look at that. This is amazing. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. Look at this, bro. Look at that chart. Just beautifully did a very nice double bottom right here. Okay, and it's a cool double bottom, making a higher low, making it feel like, you know what? We still have structure. We've still structure. We're still super bullish. Okay, now we can start mapping out even zones more clearer. Let me just reduce that, and then probably clone it, and yeah, place it somewhere right there. Seeing strong support right there. And then the last one, I'm gonna put this purely price action, nothing pretty much to determine where to put things. Okay, I'm just looking at very strong zones that have been tested a couple of times, which are supply and demand zone. So this is a supply zone, very much tested. This was a supply zone as well, broken, came down, retested, broken, came down, retested, broken, came down. Here it was tested again, broken. So chances are we are going to retest somewhere here if we see if Bitcoin going further down, right? That's of course definitely gonna happen. We go even further down now, we start seeing other zones more clearer, because right now we're in a very strong range, which of course are consigned to the Bitcoin market. But you can see for Luna we never dropped that much, but I would expect Bitcoin to drop further, so we'll see us coming to test this key zone before we go further up, which is nice. It's nice. I'll be looking at this short right here. It's a cool 15%. If it happens, it's gonna be brutal. If not, we're gonna see, of course, us coming to try to reclaim. If we see Bitcoin just hype a little bit, we're going to claim this all-time high and make a clean 10%. So either way, win-win. We are waiting. We are strong. It's amazing. I'm also loving it, loving it, loving it, absolutely. And yeah, this is where now I come. I say, you know what? I have identified this zone very clearly. I want to scalp, so I just come and create my zones right here. Okay, that's a clear zone. Clone it again, come boom, right there, right there, right there. Fantastic. That's the 1 hour time frame. Okay, zoom in to see that range clearly. This is where now the 15 minutes comes in, even the 5 minutes. See what others don't with custom intervals. Okay, I will. I'm planning to pay for my very soon. What's happening? Said 15 minutes. Yeah. So zoom in. Let's digress. Let's see what's really going on here. Of course, a lot of noise, a lot of noise, a lot of noise in this space, a lot of noise. Bounce, go the way up. Come. A lot of noise, that we have to agree. But we formed a very nice double bottom right here. Cha cha, and that was nice. So I don't know if we are gonna come test this before coming further down, or we're just gonna go down just like what happened here. Let's wait and see. um, that's what I'm talking about now. These are nice shot once you break that. Nice clean 5%. um, key zone right here. So you're looking at breaking this. If you break this, oof, we are going to the moon. So we break this, you get such kind of yeah, looking at such kind of a trade. Very minimal risk, nice reward, and also just being cautious. So yeah, I'm looking at the market today, seeing what's really going on. I would really even want to go to the 5 minutes and scalp from here. I think this is the best place to scalp from, because you're looking at the market now from a more even precise perspective. Okay, so you see that right there, key zone. Break it, we go further up. We don't, just go down. Take time, but if you break here, there's no other way. You just go down, and that will be a nice trade. I'm transitioning to be more of a scalper than a day trader. Just hold my longs for like 2 hours, 1 hour, or even just a couple of minutes, and I'm out. And I'm using uh, just my leverage, just adjust everything in my, trading plan. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, guys. You can see the market in a nutshell is super bearish. Of course, we have some exemptions, but the market is pretty much super bearish, super bearish. I'm also not into any trades right now. Yeah, nice and clean. Yeah, got my where's my collateral? Yo, got my collateral in check. Okay, this is the futures. Got my collateral in check. So yeah, I'm super ready, super pumped. Make sure you comment. Make sure you let me know what you want to hear next. And let me know what you guys think about my daily analysis and my decision to also become a staff. Trying everything out, right? So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with your friends, guys. Cheers.